Today, we've prepared a trio of exciting current topics from spaceflight for you. Let's begin in Florida, where the Psyche probe is getting ready for its launch. However, the start of its mission has been delayed by a week. In the second topic, we'll head to Mars with the American Perseverance rover, which has captured impressive panoramas of its surroundings. The final topic belongs to SpaceX, which launched its 10th rocket in September, surpassing its own record. This is the American Psyche probe, which was scheduled to launch on October 5th aboard a Falcon Heavy rocket. Its mission is to explore the metallic asteroid of the same name. However, its launch has been postponed by a week to October 12th. The reason for this delay is the need to re-evaluate the parameters of the nitrogen cold gas thrusters, which are used for orienting the probe in space. These parameters were recently adjusted due to updates in the temperature models of these thrusters. Ensuring that the thrusters will function optimally, even at higher temperatures, is crucial for the mission's success. Engineers will have to go through another round of computer simulations and make the necessary adjustments. Although the launch itself has been delayed, there are still developments surrounding this mission. SpaceX transported its Falcon Heavy rocket to Launch Complex 39A on September 29th, where it will be used to carry the scientifically valuable Psyche probe into space. On the launch pad, the rocket underwent a simulation of pre-launch activities, concluding with a brief static fire. SpaceX has gradually moved away from conducting these tests before every launch, reserving them for exceptionally important missions. The central stage of the Falcon Heavy is brand new, which is logical since it has not yet been possible to recover this rocket's central stage in any previous mission, and it won't be recovered this time either. The two side boosters have already completed 3 launches each and are expected to return to 2 concrete landing pads in Florida. The Perseverance rover has been exploring the surface of Mars for 2.5 years. On July 28th of this year, its cameras captured a set of images that were stitched together on Earth to create a panoramic image. What we are currently looking at is the Snowdrift Peak area, spanning several hundred meters wide, scattered with rocks. The rover had to navigate this field of boulders safely. The rover made multiple stops in this area because scientists wanted to examine certain rocks more closely. Thanks to autonomous navigation software, the rover was able to traverse the Snowdrift Peak area in just a few days. This software evaluates images from cameras and selects the most suitable path during movement. If rover movement was entirely controlled by experts on Earth, it would have taken at least 3 times longer to cross this area. Here's another update from the Perseverance rover. On August 30th, it captured footage of a distant dust vortex. The video is sped up 20 times compared to the original, composed of 21 frames taken at a 4-second interval. From the analysis of these images, experts calculated that the dust vortex was moving approximately 4 kilometers from the rover east to west, at a speed of 19 kilometers per hour. the images show only the lower 118 meters of the dust vortex. But by observing its shadow, its height can be estimated at around 2 kilometers. On September 30th at 2 o'clock Universal Time, 9 Merlin rocket engines ignited at Florida's SLC-40 launch pad. This allowed SpaceX's Falcon 9 rocket to soar into the nighttime sky.
And liftoff of Starlink 619. Go Starlink, go Falcon.
Vehicle pitching downrange.
The launch proceeded despite meteorologists' predictions, which indicated a relatively low probability of favorable conditions. The Starlink 6-19 mission marked a record for SpaceX. In the course of September, the company had already launched 9 rockets, equaling its record from May of this year. The current launch in September was the 10th, pushing the boundaries for the company once again. To better understand what it means to carry out 10 rocket launches in a month, consider that this averages out to 1 launch every 3 days. Alternatively, to provide some perspective, India and the European Space Agency combined had only 11 launches throughout the entire year of 2022. This clearly illustrates the unmatched pace of Falcon rocket launches. Even China had only 6 launches in September. Furthermore, despite the high number of launches, Falcon rockets have proven to be very reliable. The streak of successful missions has reached 238 launches since the last failure. During this current mission, another 22 second-generation Starlink mini communication satellites were placed into orbit. The Falcon rocket's first stage was reused for the 10th time, and the mission was successfully concluded with its landing on the A Shortfall of Gravitas drone ship. Thank you for watching today's episode of Spaceflight News. The next episode will be released on Tuesday, October 3rd. If you don't want to miss it, you can subscribe to our channel. Also, be sure to check out our profile on the X social network, formerly known as Twitter. You can find the link in the video description.